If you've ever had any questions about Filipino etiquette or customs, whether you're dating someone who's Filipino or you're friends with one, or even you're planning on visiting the country, this video is for you. Hello there, my name is Dana Jean Antonelli. I'm a certified etiquette consultant. If you're new here, welcome. In this channel, I talk about manners, modern etiquette, self-development, and anything else that can help you become the best version of yourself. Now, if you've been here before, I'm very happy to welcome you back. So for today's video, we are going to cover some basic etiquette from the Filipino culture. As you may know, I am Filipino, and I just wanted to share a little bit of customs and etiquette from my culture to you. Number one, pagmamano. So mano is a Spanish word meaning hand. And if you're not too familiar with the history of the Philippines, it was colonized by the Spanish back in the day. So if you ever come across an Asian looking person, but they have a Spanish last name, 99% they are Filipino. So the way it works is, if you see your grandparent or even your parents, or aunts or uncles, you want to take their hand and you just put it on your forehead like that. It's a sign of respect and that you are asking for their blessings. Usually you do this when you see them, say you're coming home for dinner or after church, or you're meeting them for the first time. That is just showing respect to them. Number two, saying opo or po. Opo is really just a more respectful way of saying yes. So if someone who is elderly typically would ask you a question and you're just answering yes, you just say opo. Po is another version of opo, which is not that big of a difference, but you kind of would just say it at the end of every word, just as, again, a sign of respect. So for instance, if they ask you, would you like a piece of chicken? Then you just say opo, which is yes, or you can even say yes po. So you're initially saying yes twice, but again, it's just a sign of respect. Number three, using honorifics. Lola is grandmother and Lolo is grandfather. And for your mom and dad, it's nanay or tatay. And for your brother or your sister, it's kuya or ate. So typically you wanna make sure you are saying those honorific words before their names. So Lola Yeda is what Rafi would call my mom because that's his grandmother. You also want to say it just as a sign of respect. So you can literally call anyone ate if they're a lady or kuya if they're a man, just as a sign of respect. So say you are buying ice cream at a street vendor and you just want to show respect to the person selling the ice cream. So you just go up to them and be like, hi kuya, can I have an ube ice cream? It's just showing that respect and using that honorific. Number four, taking your shoes off when you enter their home. I think this is pretty common in Asian culture, but you just want to take your shoes off when you are entering a Filipino person's home. Again, it's just a sign of respect. Some cultures, it is considered, bad luck. You're bringing that bad energy into the home from your shoes because you've been walking around. But for us, it's really just all about cleanliness. We really take pride in keeping our homes clean. Number five, eating with your bare hands. Now, it's not every time you go out to eat at a Filipino restaurant or you go to someone's home that you will just eat with your bare hands, but it is pretty common, especially if, you go to a Filipino house party where there's aunts and uncles everywhere. So you may see one or two or three or five aunts and uncles eating with their hands. But another dining Filipino etiquette is actually we only use forks and spoons. You'll rarely see knives in a dining table in a Filipino home. We just use spoons and forks all the time. We use spoons to cut everything. Of course, we use a knife if it's something more difficult to cut. But again, you'll just see spoon and a fork, or you just eat with your bare hands. Number 6, offering to help with chores. So this is really special, especially if you go into someone's home, they have invited you to dinner, you will see people fighting over helping the host out with chores, either washing the dishes or clearing out the table. It's customary to offer help when you are in a Filipino home, and trust me, they will appreciate it more than you know. And lastly, bringing home pasalubong. So pasalubong means souvenir, and it is really a Filipino tradition. It's almost like you're expected to bring pasalubong home wherever you may be. So for instance, when we had visited the Philippines a few months ago, my mom had brought 2 large check-in suitcases filled with, you name it, chips, cereal, chocolates that are only found here in America, back to the Philippines. It was a small token of gifts that she was able to give to her friends, our family members, that they really appreciated. And there you have it, some basic Filipino customs and etiquette. I hope you found this video helpful. So if you were dating someone who's Filipino, or you're friends with someone who's Filipino and you want to, impress them, I hope this video was helpful to you. Please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching.